Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2 here in Kirkwall with Sparrowhawk and our group, currently Aveline, Isabella and Meryl. I'm currently working through our secondary quest. Now, the herbalist task we're going to have to find somewhere else. So the only real one is the Bone Pit. I think we should do that before going off to do the rest of these. So the Bone Pit is where we're headed, and I think we were going to take this team. So, I could actually. There's a few. Let's have a look at a few of these merchants.
Are you going to the Bone Pit soon?
I was just about to. Right. These better than what I've got. Not particularly. And what was the? There was a thing I was meant to look at. Other. Frost warding. I should probably actually put some of these on things, shouldn't I? Yes, I probably should. Right. Armory. Do you have any other? You probably have a lot of armor. That is not very good for anyone, apparently. And is barely usable for me anyway.
The best armor coin can...
Oh, right, and I can't use any of that. The superior maul! Two-handed. Right. Long sword. Requires a lot more strength. So we need to get Aveline's strength up, is what we learn. Let's look at these. Right. Right, so 30 damage per second, apparently. Really? Huh. 9 per second. We need to get you a better sword. How do I not have a better sword for you? I do. You just can't use it yet. Huh. Are there any good merchants around? Robes by Jean-Luc. Fenris's Mansion. Badon! Badon. Let's go and see if he's got a nice sword for us. Could just cut the bottom of my staff off. I assume that would be possible. And then it's a magical walking stick. Oh no, I didn't want to do that one. Oh, this is how you use the... Oh, okay. So I can't actually do it with anything. So, okay, that's how I do that. Okay. And you don't have any better swords and weapons. Okay. Could just head to the Bone Pit and hope. That's a possibility. We could run around the... Why have you got so much activated? Extra defense, lower damage. Applies any attacks damage. Oh, I don't know. Should probably get my dog. Come on, Michael. Come on, Michael. Michael! Come on. I know. Right. So... I'll have a look in Lowtown, I think. See if we can look at the... We'll go around the market in Lowtown, see if there's anything there. And... I think then we'll head off to the Bone Pit. So we've got the marketplace around here. Got a two-handed... Yeah, there's nothing particularly useful, is there? Probably because this is low-level stuff. Potions... Weaponsmithy, that's pretty much what we're after. Notched sword. Quite... Yeah, it's just need to get her strength up, really. This is a bonus to strength I can find. No. Oh, no. I assume we don't have any... Oh, we did have some junk. Fire warding. Yeah, let's get as much health as we can. Actually, I should probably sell anything that I can't use. Right. Because if there's anything that's just Sparrowhawk, who's a thief or a warrior, okay, there aren't anything like that. So they're all limited to Sparrowhawk. So that's worse. I should sell that. That's also worse. But you don't have the... You lose the cold resistance, but you get an extra... and I'll still sell those, I think. Dexterity to cunning, I don't think we're going to ever get that, so I may as well sell it. That's... worse. Yes. Dexterity cunning, we're not going to get that. That is... oh, that's just straight mana stamina, isn't it? Straight mana. I'll sell that. Extra healing by this character, but it's a lot lower armor, so we will sell that. That probably we'll never be able to use, but I'll still hold on to it, I think. Oh, I don't know. So, oh, there's an armor merchant over there. As they're an armor merchant, I doubt they'll have any swords or weaponry. You never know. Let's have a look. And then we'll head off to the bone pit. I should probably actually be thinking about my other characters as well. Kirkle's shield. Which is... pretty much equivalent to what the other what you've currently got, isn't it? Right, so there's a way out this way by the looks of things. Down here. I've got a few quests around here. Oh. So these are primary stuff, aren't they? So I've got 3 primary quests, and I can only see 2 of them. Herbalist task. We're looking for a dragon for that one, so that means there's a dragon around here. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Very afraid. Does this only last a period of time? No, it's sustained. Mickle. Behave.
What a terrible place to get lost. Not that there are many good places for that, I guess.
True. Extra belt. That's just straight up attack. Can anyone use that? Megan Vale. Extra, just a load of attack. It's really, really useful for you, isn't it? Health. You probably do want the health, don't you? More than anything else. Bearded Beast Arental's remains. Wait, what? Scattered remains of an infamous dwarf, Arental by name, worked out the docks, mostly before going missing. How do you know he was bearded? I assume that's the mine down there. That you'll eventually be going down to. Right, okay. Fireball this area. He's about to move into it. I was worried that that was one of these looters coming around to attack, but no, Isabella. Good work, team. Oh, right. That's a little more awkward. Another fireball, maybe. Alright. Everyone good? Yes. Anything lootable? So there's a thing up there. Which one's that? It's into the Bone Pit Mines. To find out about the Bone Pit. Or we can meander on, do a bit more looting. Which of course could mean we find the dragon. Maybe earlier than we are would be ready. Sire, I interviewed the surviving slave this morning. She was horror-struck, but managed to tell me her chilling story. The overseer lined 17 slaves up, one behind the other, at the lip of the quarry. The second slave in line was ordered to push the man in front over the edge. The third pushed the second, the fourth the third, and on it went. Workers in the quarry heard the screams, the crack of bone against rock, and the survivors' anguished cries, as the overseer's dragonlings feasted on the 16 helpless bodies splayed upon the quarry's basin. The woman who told me the story was the 17th in line, spared only because no one stood behind her. Why didn't the overseer push her? Sire, I recommend we stop this ugly practice. Effective as it may be in motivating workers, it's also bringing on mine notoriety as a death trap. Stories of the Bone Pit swirl throughout Kirkwall. The veil is thin enough here, and above that pit it is practically ready to sunder. We risk more than simple rebellion should the Overseer be allowed to continue. A letter from Prefect Santaris, 35 Ancient. I assume the dragonlings will not be dragonlings much longer. Well, any more. Oh, a ham. Tiger's Eye. Let's go down, shall we? Can we see anything from down here? Oh, right. We can't go this way. Well played, game. Well played. I should have known that. Not even hidden. Enigma of Kirkwall. The Enigma of Kirkwall. It is as we thought. The quarries of Kirkwall were found after the city was sacked by the Imperium and after they started contracting the city. Founded? The Imperium found the mineral wealth, not the indigenous people. The histories give conflicting accounts on who lived here before the Imperium. Some say the Alamari, some say the Defads. We do know it was a barbarian people who had little need of the metal in the hills. So why did the Imperium come here in such force? It is hard to disprove Brother Michael's theory that the natural harbour would be important for their armies, but magisters ruled, not common men. What barrier would a simple sea pose to them? The wars with the Alamari wouldn't start until centuries later. Each clue we find only leads to more questions, but we will not give up. Underneath a pile of small boulders carved with curious markings and signed, the Band of Three. Elfruit. More stuff. I wonder. I should look into how these are used for potions, because it seems like you have like you're finding them, and I don't think it's random, and you can't seem to buy them. So I wonder if it's a. I know where there's an Elfruit supply that we can keep going back to, and so we can go back to it. So I've got now however much Elfruit, and I can use all of it at once if necessary. I don't know. I'm simply speculating. I should probably actually look into it. Some kind of crate. Gloves that give 20 armor. Probably not all that useful, really. And it's only usable by me. And it's worse than what I've got in everything. Sounded like wolves. Right. At least it's not a dragon. Navarra. Or Navarra. The fourth time I attempted to cross the border into Navarra from Orlais, and was turned back by Chevalier, I decided to take the more roundabout path, a ship back to Ferelden, and then another to Navarra. The outcome was more than worth the trouble. The whole country is filled with artistry, from the statues of heroes that litter the streets, in even the meanest villages, to the glittering golden college of Magi in Cumberland. Perhaps nowhere is more astonishing than the vast necropolis outside Navarra city. Unlike most other followers of Andraste, the Navarrans do not burn their dead. Instead, they carefully preserve their bodies and seal them in elaborate tombs. Some of the wealthiest Navarrans begin construction of their own tombs while quite young, and these become incredible palaces, complete with gardens, bathhouses, and ballrooms, utterly silent, kept only for the dead. Ooh, barrel. Moth-eaten scarf. Very, very decidedly useful. It is in the junk category.
The looters seem to be staying away from this mine entrance. Maybe they know something we don't.
There's a dragon in there. Well, I mean, we're looking for a dragon. This is where we're sent to find it. So I assume it's because there's a dragon. Right. Hello. Ah, several. One at the back. And obviously Mikkel has disappeared. Need to see healths. Oh, you're a big one. You can't trust these guys, they're green dragons. Right. Obviously the red dragons are completely trustworthy. Oh dear, he's like moonfire. One's particularly damaged. You're dealing with him. What? Where did these guys come from? Boo. I don't just want to... Actually, I don't... Mikkel. My dog disappeared. Obviously, he was a little scared by the dragons, but he's back now. I'd like my tanks over here, please. Aveline, come and give us a hand. Yeah, may God have mercy on you, because I won't. Yeah, that kind of thing. Right. Well, that's the thing. But I need. But how is that not the thing that I needed to do for the? Please. Oh no, there's another one around here. Oh dear.